Hello, hello, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for joining Divine Goddess Tarot. So, we are just going through a full moon in Sagittarius, and I came across a video about twin flames on YouTube. Someone that I follow, she's a tarot reader, and I love her videos. She's just so kind, so sweet, and she is always spot on with her tarot readings. I came across a twin flame reading that she did today, and it made me curious because she talked about a lot of karmic cycles being closed for twin flames, and I wanted to do a bonus twin flame reading for Selena and Justin. So I decided to do a little bit of an impromptu because I'm curious. There are some definite things closing out in my journey, and some things that I'm healing and going through. It's exhausting, yay. But I was tempted to tap into Selena and Justin's energy just to kind of see. And of course, the first card, as I crack the deck that I pull open, is Give and Receive, and that is the Twin Flame card. So, wow. I just, the energies are just, the energies are just very real. They're thick. They are strong. So, yeah, I basically wanted to see how Selena and Justin are doing on their twin flame journey, because I know that this full moon in Sagittarius, it's funny because the day before the full moon and the actual full moon, I was on cloud 9. I was doing amazing, had great energy. I was really feeling euphoric, and then it all just came crashing down. So, I want to check in with Miss Selena and Mr. Justin Bieber to see how they are doing, how their energies are. Are they healing? Are they closing out karmic cycles? And it's funny, consult your body's wisdom, which talks about self-love. You see all those chakras are aligned, and this tree is hugging herself. So let's see how the self-love journey is coming, how closing out cycles, karmic cycles is going. I've heard some murmuring. I've heard some murmurs about Justin Bieber being, he's been looking into getting a divorce, supposedly. Supposedly he's working his way towards the door. And I don't, again, never want to wish bad on anybody's relationship, but he would be ending a karmic cycle because Haley is not his twin, Selena is. So, alright, first and foremost, let me see if I can find my singing bowl. What the hell did I do with my... What did I do with my singing bowl? Okay, well, then what I'll do is I'll use my symbols instead. One moment, please. Alright, so I'll use my symbols instead. I am burning Dragon's Blood for protection. Thank you guys so much for all of the new subscribes, all of the support. I appreciate you guys, all of the love. I love reading the conversations that you guys have in the comments amongst each other, the conversations that I have with you guys. I'm so appreciative. So, before we get started, let's raise some vibrations. And what this does is it clears the energy, clears the cards, clears the space. Alright. And per usual, anytime I do a reading, my nose starts itching. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Just so you know, personal readings are open. It's first come, first serve. I take 2 personal readings a week. And what that allows me to do is I work 5 days a week. I'm working full time, living in California. It's amazing here. So what that allows me to do is on the weekends, I'm able to get those readings back to you, because during the week I work and I'm quite tired when I get home. But personal readings, if you're interested, I'm at Goddess Shea, and that's GODDESSHEA at gmail.com. I also do cord cutting ceremonies. It's called cord cutting, but I actually do what's called cord detachment. So if you recently in a relationship that you are no longer in and you're feeling drained, if you're tired all the time, you go to bed tired, you wake up tired, you're being drained by an energy vampire. So what I do is I don't cut the cords, because when you cut the cords, they actually can be reconnected. I detach and destroy the cords. I've had to recently do it on myself. There was someone who was obsessively draining me, and you just send them love, light, healing, positivity, joy, and you ask God to bless them. So if you feel like someone is meddling in your energy, it's probably because they are. If you feel drained all the time, well, it's probably because you're being drained by a narcissist, and you just send them love, light, and healing. But the cord needs to be disconnected and destroyed. It's a very, very, very real thing. So, alright, let's get started. Call on Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. Just so you know, Archangel Michael is actually the angel that is in charge of twins coming back together. So if you feel like you are stuck on your twin flame journey, or your journey is very stagnant, pray to Archangel Michael. Pray to ask him to show you what you need to do, what you need to work on. Clearing karma is a big thing. Before twins can come back together, they have to clear either current life karma or past life karma. And the faster you clear that karma, the faster you come back together. So, again, I'm calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, all my spirit guides, the divine. I ask that you protect me as I perform this act of divination. I ask that you protect my viewers as they watch this. For clear and concise messages for our highest good. This is a positive channel, no negative comments, no arguments, guys. Just love, love, love and light here. For Mr. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. So I'll do the Divine Feminine first, which is either Selena or Justin. It depends because they switch cycles. They cycle their energies. So I'll do the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine, and then their combined energies. Anytime I read, my nose itches like crazy, and then all of a sudden I can't speak. It's cute. All right, here we go. All right, Spirit. Clear and concise messages for our highest good, please. What is the energy around Miss Selena Gomez? Growing. She is growing. I recently saw on her Instagram that she was in Paris, and she took a gorgeous picture in front of the Eiffel Tower, living her best life. She is just doing it. I'm so happy for her, and I'm so proud of her, because I feel like she's just living. I don't think she's letting anything hold her back anymore. And a lot of the divine feminines, who a lot of people don't know, are in charge of healing the heart and healing cycles and healing things that need to be healed. And then you cycle that energy to your divine masculine. The more you focus on yourself, and we're closing out karmic cycles, the faster the twins come back together, the faster these relationships can be healed. Miss Selena Gomez, please. Nice. Wow, Selena Gomez. What is the energy around Miss Selena Gomez, please? Yes, I do lick my thumb, because otherwise the cards would slip. Okay. Beautiful. Nice. Such gorgeous cards. Wow. She got all the same twin flame cards that I got when I pulled for myself. Every now and then I'll pull cards for myself just to see what I need to work on, what direction, what chapter's next. And all of the twin flame cards in this deck that showed up for me also are here. Literally all of them. They're all the same for her, which makes perfect sense, because twin flames, it's all the same journey. It's just at different timelines and different paces. So it makes perfect sense that. Okay. 2 more shuffles, please. I hope you guys are all doing well. And again, thank you so much for the support. I love and miss you guys. And any chance I get to pop on here and do an impromptu reading for my spiritual gangsters, I'm more than happy. All right. Mr. Justin Bieber. What is the energy? I heard sanctuary from Mr. Justin Bieber. Mr. Justin Bieber. Oh, wow. Yep. Another twin flame card that came out. Wow. Okay. Nice. Nicely done. Wow, the same amount of cards that came out for Selena came out for Justin. So the energies are becoming balanced. Because normally I would like to pull like... Normally I'd pull like 3 for Selena, 3 for Justin. This time I was just going to let the cards talk to me. And literally 5 came out for her and exactly 5 came out for him. So they're balancing their energies. That's awesome. Good for them. Good for them. Alright, Spirit. What do we have for their collected energy? Ooh, they're mirroring each other. There's some mirroring going on. A lot of these twin flames, and I've been seeing like 616, 717, 333, 444, 555. I've been seeing number synchronicities like crazy. So my masculine and my divine masculine and I are definitely mirroring, and they're mirroring too. All right, their collected energy, Spirit. Miss Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Their collected energy. Ah, sorry. My cat just freaked out and like ran past me. Collected energy, please. Ooh, I heard meddling. I heard meddling. Oh, someone's meddling in their energy. There's always, there's always a karmic. There's always a desperate, Lord forgive me, but I'm just going to be honest because I do not like karmics. There's always a desperate, unhappy, sabotaging, hates their own life karmic trying to rip the twins apart. Never fails, but they always fail because God is in charge. Alright. Alright, here we go. Sorry, my face is like itching. Anytime I do readings, I itch. Okay. What I think I will do is, hold on. Okay. My nose probably itches because I'm being frickin' nosy. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think I'll clarify and then we'll go over the cards because I was just going to go over the cards, but I think I'll clarify. So I'm going to clarify. So my initial pull for the cards, the overall energies, are the Cosmic Dancer Oracle, and I'm going to clarify with, I love this deck, it's called Tarot de la Nuit. I don't know if I'm saying that right, we'll see. Sorry, this reading's a little all over the place between itchy noses and my cat jumping out of dark holes. So ridiculous, but okay, here we go. Let's do some clarification. I like this deck. It's crisp. I feel like this is the type of deck, no matter how many times you shuffle, it will never lose its form. They always bounce back. They're laminated, they're thick, they're durable. I love it. Laminated, thick, and durable. Oh, Lord, she needs a boyfriend. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards. Some clarification cards here. I haven't gone over what I'm even clarifying just yet. So let me just pull some cards, some clarification cards, and then we'll go over everything. With the star at the bottom. Oh no, I thought it was the star. It's the Page of Cups at the bottom. Oh, it looks like the star card. All right, here we go. And Selena Gomez. What messages? What messages do I need to see, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. Wow. I think Selena has a way of, this just popped into my head, Selena has a way of, no matter where she goes, she has a way of making it feel like home. I think that she's the type of person, She has such beautiful energy that no matter who she's with, no matter where she goes, she just has a way of making people feel comfortable. Even if she's not having a good day, she knows how to make others feel wanted, comfortable. She's kind. I think she just has a beautiful energy. Like, you know that feeling that you get around Christmas? I think she's one of those people, like, it always feels like Christmas when you're in her company. I really do think that. Christmas is definitely my favorite holiday of the year. And then Halloween, of course. And I think she just has a way of making people, her fans, the people she works with, because she's humble, she's kind. I just heard the song by, I think it's Tim McGraw. Humble and kind. Always be humble and kind. Yeah, so I think she's one of those people that are just, no matter how much she gets in the bank, no matter how many coins she is able to collect or how abundant she is, I think she's just humble because she's that connected to God. And she knows that she's blessed and she's a chosen one. Alright, messages for Justin Bieber. Clarification for Mr. Justin Bieber. I think I'm only going to take 2 clarification cards per overall card. Wow. Yeah, that works perfectly because it seems to be that 2 clarification cards per overall energy card is what's popping out. So it's funny how these things just work themselves out. I have the song Unstable stuck in my head. I've been so obsessed with that song lately. And if you haven't heard it, listen to it and listen to the words. And to me, I feel like he's singing about God, going through his spiritual awakenings. And it says, and I think that he's also singing about Selena. Some people may argue it's a song about Haley, but I don't think so. And it could be, I don't know. I think it could be a mix of him singing about God, Haley, and Selena. It talks about when I was broken in pieces, you were my peace of mind. And then he says, I tried to scare you away. I showed you the door. You adored me anyway. And it talks about being mentally unstable because with spiritual awakenings and spiritual journeys in general, you do go through many spiritual awakenings. When you're a twin, you go through Kundalini. I had to literally take 2 weeks off of work because Kundalini awakening was so tough for me. And I literally felt like I was losing my mind. Like I was going to have to be admitted that I just felt like I wasn't okay, if that makes any sense. Spiritual awakenings that literally feel like the walls around you are caving in. You feel like they're going crazy. You're having anxiety attacks like crazy. No matter what you do, you can't do anything about it. Like, I tried taking all kinds of anti-anxiety medicines, and it seemed like the more anti-anxiety medicines I was taking while having spiritual awakenings, the worse my spiritual awakenings got. Like, God was like, no. God's like, I've got my hand in this, and the more you try to escape it, the worse it's gonna be. And I just felt like I had no control over it. It was just weird. You feel like you're on a never-ending ride. You have no seatbelt. You don't know what twists and turns are coming up. You just gotta hold on. But there's nothing to hold on to. Not even your sanity. I remember when I first started, having spiritual awakenings. That's funny. The Hierophant kept trying to show its face and it finally popped out. First started having my spiritual awakenings. I was at a job and I had to literally every hour duck into the bathroom and go into a stall and just breathe because my spiritual awakenings were happening, and it just was one of those things I could not control. I just felt like I was literally losing my mind. So it almost seemed like every 3 hours, I was having to excuse myself to go to the bathroom to bear down because I was about to go through an anxiety attack. And you feel helpless, but luckily there were some really beautiful people around me who were very understanding. And I think they kind of knew possibly what was going on. And they just were, okay, sit down and just breathe. And it's embarrassing, but you're human. You know what I mean? There's not much, you can't really be too... It's funny that the star card came up because I literally was just talking about the star card. But I just remember feeling out of touch with reality, out of touch with life, and all I could do was just, like, white knuckle, just hold on. There's nothing you can really do about it. But when you have really amazing people in your corner who help you get through it, it's a blessing. So that's why I'm devoting a lot of what I do in these readings to those who are on the spiritual journey, those who, and I understand, because initially I did not want this channel to be, sorry I'm like going off on a tangent, but I did not initially want this channel to be a celebrity channel. I didn't. But I feel like that's what reaches the biggest audience. And then if I can, you know, put these little like tidbits of, you know, knowledge in there with it, that's fine with me. And I understand people really wanting to know about Selena and Justin because they're beautiful. They're divine feminines and divine masculines, which are beautiful. People are very interested in knowing what's going on in their life. They're very talented. They're kind. They have beautiful energy. So if this is what you guys want to see, and I feel like it is, I'm more than happy to do that for you. So, all right, let's get started. So I'm going to start with Miss Selena Gomez's, her energy. Her energy is always beautiful. She is divine. She's divine. She's gorgeous inside and out. She has such a beautiful energy. She has such a beautiful aura. As long as she continues to do the right things, meaning self-love, takes care of her body, takes care of what she's eating, takes care of her family, herself, her health, mental health, physical health, and balances a healthy lifestyle, she'll continue to get offers. She'll continue to get offers for movies, for shows, for making music, collaborating and making music in the studio. She's figured out the formula. Of course, nothing is perfect. She's figured it out. You know, as long as you stay faithful and you stay humble and you stay kind, you have no problem being able to be abundant and draw in money and make your dreams come true. And right now, I think that she's really, really focused on her dreams. I think that she obviously knows Mr. Justin Bieber is her twin, but she's so far past being focused on that she's focusing on herself and her self-love, which is then triggering Justin Bieber to focus on himself and his self-love. The more healthy she is, the more healthy he'll become. I truly believe that. I recently saw a picture of him and Haley on Instagram. And because I've been through karmic relationships, and I know that karmics, unfortunately, will drain you of your energy, drain you of your light, drain you of your health. He looks really unhealthy. He looks thin. He looks frail. He looks unhealthy. He looks like he's not sleeping well. He looks just like he's being depleted, and that's exactly what it is. She's draining him of everything, and she'll continue to drain him of everything until he either one is gone, or two wakes up. And I don't think that he'll ever die. Like, I don't think she'll drain him so deeply that he dies. I hope, but he may have health problems. He may end up, if he does not get it, if he does not understand that these karmic cycles have to come to an end, he'll lose everything. And I hate to say that, but let me make something very, very clear. Because I've been through it, I was going to lose everything. Karmic partners are literally meant to teach you what you don't want. They're meant to teach you everything that is not meant for you when you're a twin. The more twins stay in karmic relationships, the worse their health will become, the more broke they will become. Their light will be dulled. They'll lose everything, is what I'm trying to say. So, as hard as it is, especially when you're married, believe me, I get it. I wasn't married, but I was with someone for 4 years, and me leaving was one of the hardest things I'd ever had to do. it was hard because, one, it was all I knew for 4 years. It was routine. He was my family. I had a home. I had 2 children with him, not actual children, fur babies. I had 2 little fur babies who I love. And I started doing yoga, and I started having spiritual awakenings. And I literally remember being in my yoga dome in the middle of a yoga session, breaking down, and I was weeping. I mean, like someone would weep at a funeral, because I knew that it was over. Like, I knew that I had to leave my cats behind, my children. I love humans, but if you know anything about me, I love animals. I would give anything to help an animal. Like, when I see an animal, I see the same light that I see when I look at a little human being, when I look at a little baby human being. And so these were the loves of my life, my daughter and my son, and yes, that's what I called them because they are my babies. I wept, and I literally wept, and I know my neighbors heard me. Like, that's how hard it was for me to walk away from my children. And I knew I had to leave them behind because I just did. That was the only option I had. He had more of a stable home for them than I did. So, not even being married, I know how my heart was ripped from my chest, and how I literally was just plunging into the depths of the sea in the middle of the night, not knowing what was going to happen, but I knew I had to do it to save my life. So when you're married and you have assets wrapped up in a marriage, and it's all you know as far as a marriage, it's the person that you wake up to every day, you fall asleep with every day, you shower with every day, you eat with every day, even though it's not meant for you, you become very attached to it. You become very attached to it. And even though my karmic ex was not my soulmate, I did love him. I did. And that's the thing, is with twins, we love deeply, and we love with our whole heart, our whole soul, our whole existence. And I think that's why narcissists are drawn to light workers, because they know they're craving that love that only light workers can give. So for Justin, as hard as it is going to have to be for him to let go, he's either going to have to let go and move on from Haley, or he's going to die. And I'm not wishing death upon anybody ever, especially Justin Bieber. Like, I think he's amazing. My ear looks like I have a little elf ear. That's so cute. But I think he just has to look in the mirror, and I think through spiritual awakenings, through soul tribe, through people coming in his life and helping him, he'll get through it. So Miss Selena Gomez is sitting in her 6 of Pentacles energy. This talks about making money, saving money, being abundant, work, save, but also having balance. You see all that red? Fiery, passionate energy. She's powerful. Selena Gomez is sitting on her throne, and she is powerful. And she's just watching those coins roll in. Angel de la Lutte. If I had to guess, because I have to look up what this even means. I think this is like the angel of life. I think she's calling her own shots. She's sitting in the power chair. She's the CEO, the CFO. She's calling the shots. She's taking control of her life. Miss Selena Gomez is taking her life back, as she should. As she should. She deserves all of the things. All of the abundance, the passion, the love, all of the things. I know a lot of people were asking me about Sage. Someone in particular asked me about Sage showing up as the Emperor in Selena Gomez's reading. Zayd is not the Emperor. The only ones who represent the Emperor and the Empress in a reading are divine feminines and divine masculines, meaning twins. Zayd would show up as an Emperor in a non-twin flame reading, but no. So he would show up as like the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, King of Swords. He would never show up as an Emperor if I'm doing a twin flame reading, if that makes any sense. Create a sacred space. Again, like I said earlier, Selena's the type of person, no matter where she goes, who she's with, she's going to make it feel like home. She's going to make it feel like Christmas. It's going to feel comfortable. She's going to fill the space with warmth, with love, scented candles even. I'm seeing like scented candles, whatever she can do to make people feel welcome and warm and safe. Queen of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Well, Mr. Justin Bieber is showing up in her energy. The 5 of Wands talks about there being distance. There is distance. That's her and Justin. And they're facing each. The crazy thing is, she's facing him, and he's looking down. She knows what she wants, and she knows what she has to do to get what she wants. Justin Bieber's not quite there yet. He's looking down. Now, he knows that Selena is his twin. He knows that his ultimate happiness is with her. But he also has a boatload of karmic shit that he's got to get through before he can even think about coming back to Selena. There's a whole lot of self-love that he has to get through before he can even think about coming back to Selena. From what my understanding is that she is helping him. She has helped him with, you know, his struggles. And that's what twins are for. My twin has stepped in many times and saved my life from a distance many times. He's also been the point of my broken heart many times. He's also been the one who's broken me many times. So it's just trying to find the balance. So Miss Selena is sitting in her Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is, yeah, I'll have a conversation with you. Yeah, I know the truth, but I'm going to go ahead and listen to what you have to say anyways. And if you lie, I will literally rip your head off. Or in this case, cut your head off because she has a sword. So what she's doing is she's sitting on her throne. She's looking you right in the eyes, and she's going to ask you to tell her the truth. And if you think about lying, she cuts your head off. Off with your head. So, Miss Selena Gomez is the epitome of self-love, the epitome of take no shit, the epitome of tell me the truth, come correct or don't come at all. A lot of divine feminines, and I'm in the same space. I'm in the same space. Come correct or don't come at all. Come with honesty or don't come at all. Alright, next we've got give and receive. So this is, sorry, my nose is itching like crazy. Gosh. Sorry, my nose is itching like insanely bad. Okay. So the next card is give and receive. This is the twin flame card, obviously. You see her hand is on his chest, healing his heart. Their foreheads are together, meaning they're having telepathy or telepathic communication, conversations. So Selena and Justin do talk to each other through telepathy, whether they realize it or not. A lot of twins probably daydream about each other and will have conversations in their head, not realizing that it's actually their twin they're talking to. So Selena and Justin do communicate telepathically or even through dreams. So a lot of people don't know this too. The divine feminine is in charge of healing the heart. With this twin flame journey comes a broken heart over and over and over. You're going to break each other's hearts many times. There are going to be karmic lessons that come through many times. They're going to be falling on your face. You take 2 steps forward, 18 steps back, it seems like some days. That's just part of the twin flame journey. You have to release it over and over and over. There's some days you're going to be obsessed over it and you want to know everything your twin's doing. And there's going to be some days where you don't even care. Like you're just like so far beyond it and you just want to build your own life. So it's about balance. It's about balance and it's about going through the ups and downs and then always holding a space of compassion and unconditional love for yourself first, for God first, and then your twin. So right now, Miss Selena Gomez, 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. 7 is a very lucky number. Nice. 7 is a very lucky number. She's in her power. Selena is in her power with the 7 of Pentacles. She's in her power. She's on fire. She's powerful. She's observant. She knows who and what's around her and who and what's going on. Nothing gets past her. She's very observant. She may not comment on everything that she sees, but she knows what's going on. She's not stupid by any means. Oh yeah, she even has a tiara on. So yeah, Miss Selena Gomez is in her power. Royalty. See that tiara there? Beautiful. 7 of Cups. So this makes sense. You see that full moon sitting behind this person? So Selena Gomez might be meditating under a full moon or harvesting full moon energy. And we just had a full moon in Sagittarius and I sat out under the full moon and meditated and I harvested that energy and I just listened to God and I just talked to the universe and told the universe what I wanted and what I needed. So Miss Selena Gomez is a Cancer as well. So am I. So we are very drawn to the moon. Our emotions are very much controlled by the moon. We are very intuitive. We are very emotional. We are very deep when it comes to our emotions. Cancers dwell at the bottom of the ocean and water represents emotion. So when it comes to emotions, with water signs, we are the deepest in our emotions when it comes to water signs. baby. Do you want to say hi to the people? Hi, say hi. You say hi. This is Cajun Sajan. You say hi. Yes. You say hi to the people. Stop embarrassing your mom. She's forever embarrassing me. My baby. Don't be... She's always blocking my kisses. My baby. She's the love of my life and forever embarrassing me. Like, I'll go in to, like, give her a kiss and she'll punch me in the eye. Or, like, stick a finger up my nose. Or, like, block my mouth so I can't kiss her. Alright, what else do we have? Flow with divine timing. It's funny because I actually pulled cards for myself earlier and this one came in. And this is so, so important. Another twin flame card. You see how they're mirroring each other? So, she and Justin might be mirroring each other right now. A lot of 17, a lot of... 221, 1111. I've been seeing so many freaking number synchronicities. It's almost scary. Like, I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 today. I saw 1, 2, 3. I saw 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. So what that means is that the universe is communicating with you. The universe is always communicating with you, whether it's through, animals, birds. I see bats. The other day I saw 2 bats just circling around me as I was meditating. I saw 1 bat yesterday. Went to the beach and I was there for about 45 seconds. 2 dolphins swam probably like 15 feet away from the shore. I was the only person there and I'm looking out at these 2 dolphins. Like the second I get there, they show up. So the universe is always communicating. It's a matter of opening your eyes and listening. All right, so flowing with divine timing, meaning you have to be in a state of flow when you're on this twin flame journey. If you're in a state of resistance or anxiety, you're just pushing things away. You're pushing your blessings away. You're just pushing union away, your blessings, your abundance. So flowing with divine timing means no matter what's going on, you just have to stay in flow. You have to stay in faith. Excuse me. You have to stay in faith. First and foremost, before anything, before a twin, before union, before anything, before abundance, is faith. If you don't have faith in the universe and you're sinking down in a state of fear, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to have your eyes on God at all times. The Fool and Ace of Swords. Wow. New beginnings. Ending old cycles. Excuse the cough. This little incense is choking me. This reading is all over the damn place. But the Fool is new beginnings. Major Arcana. It's the number 0 card. It's not even number 1. It's 0. So it's before the journey even happened. We are rewinding all the way back to the beginning of the beginning. The land before time type of energy. And the Fool talks about new beginnings, new cycles, new energy. The Ace of Swords is being focused, having your eye on the prize and moving towards it no matter what you have to do. Moving towards your goal. Miss Selena Gomez is looking straight forward at the goal. She knows what she needs to do. She's setting forth towards her goal and she's working on herself. Self-love, faith, meditation, keeping her vibrations high. Eating well. Part of keeping your vibrations high, it's not just exercise, meditation, staying in faith. It's eating well. It's not drinking alcohol heavily. It's not drinking sodas and sugary drinks and eating crap and potato chips and processed food. Fruits and vegetables, vegan diet, exercise, meditation, positive self-talk, positive talk to others, how you speak to others. People don't realize this, but karma, one, God is everywhere. If you haven't seen the interview with Shia LaBeouf recently called, I think it was on the channel The Real Ones, you should watch that because I've seen it like 6 times and I'm probably going to watch it again because it's that good. God is everywhere. God is listening to everything and God is everywhere. Everywhere. So what you say to yourself is extremely important. Your self-talk cannot be negative. Self-love is so important, and what you say to others. Being kind to others. I know that sometimes when I'm around certain people, they say things and they want me to partake in their, rather unkind talk. And I just won't do it. I won't do it. I refuse. I don't care what other people say. That has nothing to do with me. But I just can't partake in it. All right, so stretch and expand, which I do believe Miss Selena Gomez is doing. She is expanding her horizons, her skills. She's working. She's probably getting out of her comfort zone. She's probably doing things that she never thought she would do, going places she never thought she would go. She's taking care of herself, and she's growing her empire. Wow, beautiful. Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands. So the Knight of Cups talks about giving your all. You see how this person's leaning into the universe? Chest first, love first, heart open, leaning into it. Selena's leaning into experiences, things that she may have said no to in the past out of fear or unknowing or inexperience. I believe that Selena's leaning into everything the universe has to offer her, and she's just going head first. You see this person's leaning into it, heart open, eyes open, wanting to experience everything that the universe has to offer. I truly believe that that's what's going on. And then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is having two decisions and deciding which direction you want to go. Not being indecisive. Originally in the Two of Wands card, there's one wand in the front and one in the back. And the person who's in the card has their hand on one wand. So Selena knows what direction she's going in. She knows what she wants. She knows her path, her future. She just knows. And I just heard the song, She Knows. She knows. All right, cool. So now we are going to do Mr. Justin Bieber's pile. Let's see what we get. I have a sneaky suspicion his pile is going to be quite different than Selena's. Summons the rain. I do think that Justin's probably spending some time outdoors. I think that he's spending some time around water. He's spending some time probably on a boat. I think I recently saw a picture of him on a boat. He is in nature. I think that's where a lot of twins get most of. When you sit in nature or around water or in stillness, that's when the answers come. I do think that he is looking to get to a place where he can be in stillness, where he can focus on getting the answers that he needs. I do believe that Justin's lost. I think that he's lost. And it happens. When you're on the twin flame journey, you can be lost. But I think spirit guides, if you look at this picture, Native Americans are very spiritual. They believe in spirit guides. They sage. They use herbs. They are such an extremely spiritual people. Very spiritual. And I think that Justin is probably maybe getting tarot readings done. He's probably looking into spirituality, might be meditating, chanting. He's looking into the spiritual path more. I really do believe that. The Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I do believe that Mr. Justin Bieber is taking more time to rest. You see, this person's just laying down, just resting. They're not doing much. They're just laying there. The Four of Cups is, I think he's trying to refill his 4 cups. I think he's taking care of himself. He's probably resting more. He's probably exercising, I hope. And if he's not, because I know I did recently see a picture of him, he wasn't looking great. He's probably going through a tower moment and realizing, uh-oh, I haven't been taking care of myself. I need to do better. The Ace of Wands. So this person has a lock around their neck, locking up their heart. Unfortunately, and I'm just going to give you an example because I lived it. When I was in my karmic relationship, okay, so I'm just going to be honest. My partner was a narcissist who was deeply rooted in fear and deeply obsessed with trying to ruin me. He wanted to destroy the person that I was. He wanted me to be so deeply rooted in fear with him that he killed me. So I noticed that when I was with my karmic partner, my heart closed. I stopped slowly. I stopped loving myself. I stopped loving other people. I noticed that I was moving backwards. My heart was closing. I was starting to trust people less. I was starting to become pessimistic instead of being the optimist that I naturally am, until I realized through spiritual awakenings what was happening, and then I started going the other way and becoming more faithful and believing in God. So when I was in the middle of the relationship, because I was in it for 4 years, so towards the 2nd and 3rd year, I noticed that I was starting to become very sick and that my heart was closing and that I just wasn't making progress that I wanted to make. I do believe that Justin Bieber's heart is now closing, which is not good. When you're a twin, you have to keep that heart open so you can give and receive love. So what will happen is, if his heart starts to close, there will be tower moments, and God will send in either soul tribe. There will be tower moments. God will, it's called divine intervention, will send in people to help you. If he gets too far in the wrong direction, God will send in people to help. It's called divine intervention. It's a real thing. So I noticed that with my relationship, my heart was closing, and I started to notice that I was not the person that I used to be. I was slowly like not loving myself, wasn't taking care of myself. My skin was becoming dull. It was like someone was literally sucking the soul out of my body, because he was. And that was his whole goal, was to completely destroy me, because he was destroyed. So unfortunately, hurt people, abuse people, and that's what he was doing to me, because he saw how bright my light was, and his only goal in life was to make sure he put that light out. So what happens is, once that starts to happen, God will send in angels, soulmates, soul tribe, divine intervention to come pull you back towards the light. Be present. I think Justin Bieber is learning to be present, to be in the moment. I think he might be even looking into meditation. He might be looking into spiritual guidance. He's probably looking for some help right now, because I think he's getting to a point where he's starting to notice, okay, my health isn't good. I don't feel great. I'm always in a bad mood. I'm no longer singing and performing. Like, something's got to give. I think he's starting to wake up to the fact that his life is literally in shambles, and he's got to do something about it. So I think that he's looking for some, he might even be seeing like monks. He might even be, you know, reaching out to people who are on the same spiritual path and doing some meditation and learning how to get his power back. And in this picture, this monk has their third eye is lit up, their heart chakras lit up, and then their sacral chakras lit up. So he may be going through some spiritual awakenings, even Kundalini. Ooh, he might even be going through Kundalini. Yeah, Kundalini is, if he hasn't gone through it, I'm not sure. I'd have to pull cards on that separately. He might be going through it soon. Okay. King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Interesting. The reason I say interesting is because the Queen of Swords came out earlier. So he's learning to be able to decipher through the BS what's real and what's not. So swords represent thoughts. When you get sword cards, it represents thoughts. But when you have the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords, again, it's a king or queen who's sitting in truth, and they're going to ask you, hey, what's going on? And they're going to sit and wait to see if you tell them the truth or not. And if you don't, it's off with your head. They know the truth. They know what's going on. They just want to see if you are going to tell the truth. So I think Justin might be learning to be able to decipher through the BS who's real, who's not, who wants, you know, abundance for him, and who's on his team and who's not. Then the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about balance. The Two of Wands is between two choices, but Two of Pentacles talks about balance. It can be making a choice, but I think that the Two of Pentacles is more about balance. This is a beautiful card. Yeah, you see how she's got one coin in front of her and it's all lit up and she's leaning into that coin, and the coin behind her is, it's all dark. He's making a decision in his life, and he's moving towards that decision. So yeah, this is talking about making a decision. This could be whether it's a decision to stay or go when it comes to his marriage, a decision on whether to keep performing or to retire, a decision on whether he wants children or not with Haley. Ooh, and the moon. Ooh, the full moon. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, the more I look at this card, the more messages. Okay, let's just do this. So you see that full moon. Anything that is connected to the moon talks about intuition or emotions. Also, the moon represents secrets, because at night you can't see things, right? Yes, the moon is out, but it's not illuminating like the sun illuminates. So this talks about things happening in the dark behind people's backs. So he may be making some private decisions. He may be making some decisions in private that Haley doesn't know about, that the public doesn't know about. Yeah. He's leaving some things behind him, because you see how this half of the card is dark and she's moving towards the light. He's moving forward with something major. No shit. And this card talks about sitting in truth. So Justin is, he's collecting some facts, some truths, and he's going to make a decision based off of that. Oh shit, Justin might be getting a divorce. The King of Swords is the King of Truth. Sitting in truth, collecting evidence, fact over fiction or fact over BS. He's collecting facts right now. And he's gonna, oh wow. Okay. I think he's gonna get a divorce. Ooh, okay. Some major decisions are being made right now. Surrender and trust. You see, he might be learning to open that heart. I think when he was in a relationship with Haley, his heart was being broken many times. The heart chakra was closing. Moving forward, he's trusting. He's opening that heart. And if he's not in this energy yet, he will be. And he's giving his faith and his heart and his body, his mind, his purpose to God. And he's trusting in the universe. And he's letting God lead the way. He's letting the universe, the divine. I call it God. It's the divine, universe, higher power, source. Queen of Wands. Oh, how beautiful. The Queen of Wands is, oh no, the Queen of Cups is Cancer. The Queen of Wands is, fiery energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So fiery energy. This could even be, this is Haley. She's a Leo, and it came with the devil, obsession. Oh, shit. Okay. Haley is obsessed with manipulating him and trying to keep him from surrendering to the universe because she knows that if he gives his life to God, she no longer can control him. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I believe that Haley is a Leo. No. Sagittarius? She's a fire sign. I think she's a Sagittarius. She's got a hold on him. The devil talks about manipulation, obsession, addictions, control, money, cheating, stealing, manipulating, which I've already said. This is her. She's trying to keep Justin from being this. This is his divine path. This is who he's meant to be. This is his purpose. She's trying to keep him from it. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well. Come back to center. God is calling him back. Come back to center. Come back to center talks about coming back to self. Coming back to your own soul. This is a lot like the Hermit card. This is the Hermit card. Coming back to self is going within. Trying to figure out what you need. What's the right path? What's the right direction? It's going within to look for answers, meditating, talking to God, praying, manifesting, looking within instead of looking without. Yeah. And that comes with the death. So the death card talks about endings. Everyone sees death and they immediately are like, no, death is not literal death. It just means endings so new things can begin. The Page of Wands talks about a small offer. The Page of Wands is a small offer, but it's an offer and it's moving forward. So yeah, he's going through some endings right now so he can start some new beginnings. Ooh, and then look what happens. Take the lead, Mr. That's crazy. So Selena showed up in his energy and he showed up in Selena's energy. These are both twin flame cards. Interesting. Take the lead. So once he decides to take the lead and take control of his own life, shut the front door. Take control of his own life, his own happiness, his own space, his own energy. That's when the Sun, literally the most abundant, happy, love-filled card in the deck, once he decides that he's going to end all this crap and get out of these karmic cycles and pull his head out of his butt and make a decision and stop living in fear, that's when he'll be guided to the Sun. And the Sun means happiness. It means Selena. And it's funny that the King of Cups came out because the Queen of Cups represents Cancer. The Queen of Cups is the Cancer sign. Who is the Cancer? So the Queen of Cups, her divine partner, is the King of Cups. So once he decides that he wants his happiness, he's going to do what he has to do to clear this karma, to get right back on the right track, he'll have the ultimate happiness with the Sun, and then he'll be the Queen of Cups, divine partner, which is the King of Cups. So it all makes perfect sense. But it's all up to him. All right, so now we're going to do the collected energy. Sorry, I've been so distracted between making out with my cat and freaking scratching my nose. It's, you know, yeah. So their collected energy adorn the temple. This talks about self-love. You see, this person is beautiful, loving on themselves, self-respect, self-love. Adorn the temple literally means self-love. Self-love, self-love, self-love. And once that happens, guess what happens? Once they both get in a place of self-love, the lovers, they come together. Lovers, isn't that beautiful? Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, so once they get on track and they get with the program, the world is waiting, Justin. Get it together. That's when the lovers comes back together. The Page of Swords. They're going to be busting down walls. You see, this person's in their power. Look at that bright, bright light around them. Protection, divine protection, and their power. Boss moves, doing what they want, taking control of their lives. And we're all just waiting on Mr. Justin Bieber, the divine masculine. Wake up in those karmic cycles. Come on. Oh my God, this is wild. This is wild. Okay, so play. Play talks about celebration. So this is also the equivalent of the Three of Cups. Three of Cups talks about celebrations, marriages, coming together, going out to the bar, getting a couple of drinks, being with your friends, your loved ones. This is actually the marriage card. So the Three of Cups is celebrating a marriage. It's celebrating union. And when I say that, guess what popped out? Guess what popped out? The High Priestess. The commitment card. The marriage card. The High Priestess represents love. True divine love, marriage, commitment, a forever thing. It's forever. And the funny thing is all of this is in their combined energy. They both want it. So that means these are their desires. I'm reading Justin and Selena's desires. They desire to be married together. They desire to be together. And the Hierophant came out. The Hierophant is being deeply connected to Source, to God. These two cards together is literally the marriage card and the marriage card. Abundance card, abundance card. The forever card, forever card. The happily ever after card, the happily ever after card. And it comes together with play. With celebration. These two both want it. They just need to get it together. They need to get it together. So this talks about honestly assessing. So sitting back, they need to have a conversation. This talks about having a conversation, sitting back and assessing, okay, what do we need to do to make this happen? What do we need to heal within ourselves? What do we need to heal within each other? What conversations do we need to have? Make a plan and move forward. The World and the Tower. So the World talks about ending cycles. So I think, let me just think for a second. Let me just look at this. The World means having the world in your hands, literally having the world in your hands, but it's with the Tower. So this talks about karmic cycles. Once and for all, ending those stupid effing karmic cycles. The Wheel of Fortune talks about the Wheel of Karma, but the World too talks about cycles. And I think that, unfortunately, he's going to have a Tower moment that affects his whole world. They both probably will. I mean, technically they're the same person, it's the same soul. He's going to have a Tower moment that's really going to sit his ass down and make him see. He may have to lose everything. Unfortunately, some of the divine masculines are a little bit more on the slow side, and they have to, and I can't talk. Sorry. God forgive me for that. But sometimes these divine masculines, when they're so stuck in these karmic relationships that they have to lose everything in order to wake the hell up. And I hope that doesn't have to happen, but it might. Lastly, we have Fine Tune. Oop, 26. Okay, let me hurry up. 27 seconds remaining. Fine Tune. So once they figure it out,